Hey guys, it's your girl. It's Kennedy, and I'm here for a whole single. And today I just want to stop in because I had a few questions about dating and well, where if before I can start dating, guess what? I really actually need to meet someone to date. And guess what? You're not gonna probably meet that someone sitting on your couch or surfing the book or just, being humdrum about it. If you really want to meet people, and that's men and women, you got to get out because that online dating and everything, it's just not for everyone. It's just really not for me. I've tried it, I've experimented with it, and to be honest, I really like to meet people organically. I really like for me to catch someone's eye and they, see something that pride of the eyes. And that makes them want to speak to me or approach me, or maybe they hear me in a conversation and hear something that I said that stimulated them about me and made them want to approach me. But that's me. I like to that organic conversation, that hey, how you doing kind of thing. But like I said, for to each his own, and I'm not going to tell you about the online dating. That's on you. I just say if you're going to do online dating, be safe, because there's a lot of people out here with these catfishing and this, or they just bored. I guess maybe they work at night or the other, different things with that. I need your body language. I need your mannerisms. I need you to approach me with a strong, fear, a strong personality about yourself with confidence. And a lot of that tate back and forth, waiting on the text back and forth. I'd rather just not. It's just not for me. But let's get into where you can meet someone, places to meet people. So, in doing my research, it says find things about your regular hobby. Like if you like your hobby is walking trails or skateboarding or skating, or maybe you like rock climbing. You want to go around people that rock climb, and you might meet someone there. My thing, I want to get invited to the barbecue. That's me. Because my married friends, I love them and they love me as well. But we don't really hang out as much because they're married and they usually hang with their spouses. And every now and then the girls get together or whatnot, or the boys get together. But that yard barbecue or that get together, because those married friends, believe me, they know you and they know the other person separately from you. So they probably know a little bit of their business that you may not find out up front. And they know a little of your business that the other person might not find out right up front. But guess what? They know if you would make a good fit for each other. And so that's a great way to meet people, is to go, to ask when your friends are having a cookout, a get together, birthday parties, those kind of things. Go to parties with your friends, and especially my married friends, because married people that are happy, they want other people to be happy as well. They're single friends. And a lot of married people feel that they may have been whole in the beginning, full of joy and the peace that surpasses all understanding. But through that relationship they have with their spouse, they feel that that person brings an extra additional layer. It's like the icing on the cake of joy for them. So they want you to have that joy as well. Your friends, your married friends, believe me, those are some of the best matchmakers in the world because they also have been through it. They're going through it. So they know your personality and they know the other person's personality. And they know if you are two people that would get together and go through it. The wife might say, well, Cheryl, she's really smarter with the numbers. And he may say, well, Bill is really great when it comes to figuring out plans and laying things. You know what? They could build a house because she could measure it out and he could figure it out. Guess what? They may be able to build together. So that's the great place to get the hookup on meeting someone. But then other than that, there are other places. People talk about the grocery store. Now, I have a personal testimony, well, not testimony, but a personal story from my brother. He's passed on, Lionel. He met his lady at the Piggly Wiggly. And he said he approached her and asked her about the cheese. Which cheese did she think he should buy? And they stayed together for years until he passed on to glory. So, that grocery store might be it. I had somebody pay it forward, but I didn't get that. They didn't get the number. They were just being nice. So we'll see how some things go at the grocery store. They talk about the coffee shop. Like me, I like to go to Hero Donut Shop downtown by Railroad Park. It's one of my favorite spots. I just like to sit there and people watch and watch people come in and out. Believe me, you see some people. I saw a group of frat brothers came in, some of my pastor's brothers, I saw some Qs come in one day. I've seen, just the gentleman that may be visiting Birmingham, and that's the coffee shop that was closest to where he did his run over at Railroad Park. I don't know, but that's my spot. They say the bar and the gym. The gym, you may meet people there. I think that my mindset when I'm going to the gym is in a totally different place. I'm trying to be sexy and get sexy. And so when somebody approaches you, that's just me. But you may find somebody at the gym. They always talk about the gym. The park, of course. Friends always talk about go to Lowe's, go to the hardware store, go to Home Depot. You'll find somebody. Well, it's only so many times I can buy a screwdriver, a wrench, stuff I really don't need and I'm not going to use. I may buy some plants, or something like that, but, it's okay. Hey, if you are one of those people that like to fix it up or plant gardens or whatever, you may see somebody and ask them, well, how would I do this? How would I put this on there? Do I need anything else with this in order to do my project? So it could be a good place to start a conversation with someone. And it also lets you know how helpful they are and how knowledgeable they are about certain things. Okay, so then volunteering. Volunteering, that automatically lets you know where their heart is or their compassion is for other people if they're volunteering. So volunteer. Here in Birmingham, we have very many shelters that are for men and women. We have many organizations that support education. We have many organizations that support helping the elderly. So you never know when volunteering of yourself to God's people could cause God to send you that one person that you need for your life. Let's see. Common interests, hobbies, those things. I did say married friends because I tell you, they know you better than anybody else and they want you to be happy. Take a class. I'm thinking about doing a pottery class. I've seen a pottery class on Facebook that I'm really interested in taking, especially after, check this out, tie this together, tie together. Remember, I was at the Museum of Art, and remember there was a room with a bench that had pots, and I was like, well, you could talk about pots or, but guess what? There's a pottery class in Birmingham where you're going to put your hands in the clay. You know that old movie where Patrick Swayze and the women, they got their hands on the little mold and it's spinning on the wheel and the little, they making the little, yeah, that could be really fun. I'm thinking about that pottery class though, for real, because it ties in. We already looked at pots. So we can do that. We can do that. Maybe painting, maybe some kind of writing class. Maybe there's a thing, event here in Birmingham that happens that they have spoken word and poetry, those kind of things. You may want to get involved in that. That's somewhere, wherever you show up by yourself, you don't look conspicuous because there's a lot of people that come there by themselves. But guess what? That means that's open, for dialogue. Everyone is on a certain level if that's what you like. But like I said, your hobbies, take a class, those kind of things, that can really be really good places to meet someone. I also heard of this. like going to a bar or something. I'm not big on bars, but you may want to go to get the food. There's a lot of bars and what they call it, the places in Birmingham where people go uh, to have a drink at the work happy hour. You may not drink. I don't drink, but guess what? I can eat. And that might be, you may just go somewhere to eat. There are restaurants. There are so-called clubs here in Birmingham that have restaurant. But I know someone that doesn't go to the club, but she go to the plush bar to get them wings in a minute and their food. How many people go to Top Golf to eat? And they always say, I don't really do a lot of golfing, but I like their food. So that's a common interest. That's something that you can do. I heard of just going to the Applebee's or TJF Fridays or one of those kind of spots. Sit at the bar. People watch. And I heard that if you're alone, you're more approachable because a person doesn't feel like they're intruding on conversation with you and the other person that you're sitting with. So that may be a good deal. I may try that myself and see what happens and come back and let you know. Did I get did I meet anyone? Was there any stimulating conversation? How did I take the event? Did I feel safe? So I will try that. I may try that by next week. But like I said, these are just a few places that you can go to meet someone. Also, one more thing that I looked up. There's online, it's called meetup.com. I went through this and this is wonderful. I love it. It has all kind of places for people that have hobbies. If you're into business, consulting, real estate, if you're into anime, I mean, they have groups and clubs in your city that have other people that have these interests. I've seen clubs on there that have as low as 6 members to 30 something members to 100 members. Just depend on the interest. But that may be a great place to get ideas on where to go or where to go where you can socialize with people and also do something you enjoy. So they have clubs on. They even had an event for a church that I'm going to visit on the 27th at God and Light. Miss Petlow and her husband's church. I used to work for Miss Petlow. I love her dearly, like an auntie, and always will. And so I'm like, who would know that this would be on this site? So there are all kind of things. If you like golfing, swimming, skating, pool, there's a club on that site with other people that have that interest. So, it's all kind of places to go. I also look in what's happening in Birmingham, what's happening today. Look at the events that happen where you can just show up. There's so many people there, but you never know who you might catch their eye or who you may just accidentally bump into. But in anyway, this is going to be our goal, daters. We're going to make a plan to go and visit at least one place this weekend that we've not gone. We're either going to go to meet up and find something where we can go enjoy. We're going to go to I even believe in the bowling alley. The bowling alley has food. So you don't have to necessarily go to bowl. You can go and watch people bowl and sit there at the little bar and have you something to eat or a little drink and watch the people bowl and watch the crowd come in and out. And guess what? As many people go in and out that door is as many people that see you. But you got to be out to be seen. Anyway, this your girl Kennedy, a whole single. And I just want to give you a few places where you can get out, get up, get moving, and get something going and get that dating on. Meet somebody. Anyway, I plan on it. Or maybe I'll go with the person I went to the museum. Maybe you'll get a second date. Who knows? Anyway, I'll let you know. Anyway, guys, you be easy. I love you by the gallons. Thanks you so much for joining me on this journey. And like, subscribe, and share the page, share the channel so we can grow and get this word out to more people. Remember, we don't get on the elevator backwards. We're King's kids. So there's a certain way we do things, okay? I love